Hey guys, it's me, Miss Norris, and today I'd like to do a short drawing activity with you called Yes You Can Draw a Skunk, because yes, you can draw a skunk, and today I'm going to show you how to do it in some very easy to follow steps. All you're going to need is something to write on. Today I'll be using my dry erase board, and something to write with. Today I'll be using a dry erase marker. If you're ready to get started, I'm ready to show you how to draw a skunk. Let's do this. So the first thing that you're going to do is please notice that my board is horizontal, and this isn't because skunks are so long, but their tails are very, very bushy. And if we drew our skunk upright like this, we'd have to draw them kind of small so that we could really show how big their tails are. So we're going to start with our board on its side, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make kind of a teardrop shape. So it's going to be round in the back, and it's going to come up to kind of a rounded point, like a watermelon seed, kind of like a watermelon seed. And right at the top of that watermelon seed, we're going to make a little black nose, just a little round circle. And then we're going to go ahead and make an eye with a pupil. Maybe you want to give them an eyebrow. That's up to you. It really is. Then we're going to go ahead and give our skunk a little ear. They have kind of round ears, and that skunk ear is going to go right here. And so now we have it doesn't look much like a skunk yet. It looks kind of like any other rodent you might see. So we're going to change that in just a moment. But before we move on, I'd really like to finish by giving our skunk a little face. If you've done other drawing videos with me before, you know that anytime I spend drawing with you is a happy time for me. So I'm going to make sure that my skunk has a nice big smile. And then we're going to start moving on towards our bodies. So we're going to start at the end of that smile. We're going to kind of come in a little bit and then out. So we're a rounded body. Straight down from the back of his head, it's going to come down and also kind of round. This is our skunk's body. And next we're going to start adding our tail. So remember, as I was saying, a skunk's tail is very, very big and very, very bushy. So the first part of our tail, we're going to start almost on his back, like right here. And we're going to make kind of a rainbow shape. So we're going to come out and make a little rainbow that flips up a little at the end. Then we're going to come and meet our rainbow, but we're going to start at the skunk's bottom, and we're going to come up and make kind of a skinny rainbow that still comes back and meets our other rainbow. So we have a pretty good tail going now, but as some of you might know, some of the most interesting parts of a skunk are its coloring. You recognize those skunks by their very black and white bodies, and they're kind of stripy. And so we're going to add some of that color and fluff in just a minute. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw kind of an upside down rainbow on the skunk's belly. This is because later when we color our skunks, there's going to be parts that are black and parts that are white. So we want to make sure that we indicate where those pattern changes might be. Then we're going to come and we're going to make like a backward 7. And then we're going to follow that backward 7 and then 3 little claws. So we have a little skunk hand. Let's work on some skunk feet. We're going to start by making kind of a rounded leg, because skunks kind of have muscular back legs. And that's going to come straight down, and then 3 claws again. And then another foot in the back, also 3 little claws. All right, so now we have our basic skunk. It's pretty cool. But it's not what you're thinking it would look like when it was done. I know, you're thinking that. It's because it's not fluffy yet. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and give our skunk a little mohawk. It's just going to be some fast zigzag lines like this. And I'm going to stop right after his ear. Next, I'm going to come back and I'm going to trace this line on his belly with some fast zigzags as well. And then we are going to put a little stripe in this tail. So we're going to just follow another little path and kind of make a little snake inside your skunk's tail. And then get ready, because we're going to fluff out that tail too. It is the fluffiest part of a skunk. I don't know if you guys have ever seen a skunk up close. There has been a skunk that has started visiting my house at night. And what was so surprising to me is that their bodies are pretty little, but their tails are about as big as their whole bodies, maybe even bigger. And so you can see that we've made that tail real fluffy. We're going to even make the stripe fluffy. And you can keep experimenting. You might want your whole body to be fluffy. That's up to you. And then usually when you see a skunk, I don't usually color the drawings with you, but I would show you that the middle part of this mohawk, part of it's black, part of it's white. Its body is usually mostly black, and its stripe in here is black. Oh, I need to make one more little loop on our tail and zigzag that up. So there's black parts of the tail, white parts of the tail. Usually the body is black, and the face is usually pretty white. So, ladies and gentlemen, you could color your skunk any color you want. Maybe you want to invent a planet where skunks are pink and purple. Maybe a place where skunks are blue and green. That's up to you. I just wanted to show you that yes, you can draw a skunk, and you just did. If you enjoyed drawing a skunk with me, please hit that thumbs up button at the bottom of the page. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for your support. It really means a lot to me. If you are not a subscriber yet, click the subscribe button down here at the bottom of the page, and don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified when there's new content. I hope you keep on drawing skunks, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye.